Hello, YouTube. This is Kenny, Sister Beam at First. Voice by identification card only. I'm going to tell you my story. When, in 2012, I was accused of things I did not do. So I set out to go get God. And when I set out to go get God, I decided to go swimming in Yellowstone Park in liquid fire, in the magma thereof. And then I walked into a shark's mouth with my soul. I just jumped in it. And in other words, I self-destructed my soul many, many, many times. I pulled a rainbow jellyfish around me, and in the process of doing so, I met a granddaddy long-legged spider that was sitting on the wall down here by IGA, right over there by that where the Fayetteville Bank used to be. It was just sitting there, and all of a sudden, I felt this bite on my shoulder, and there was nothing there. And then I felt some sort of tubes being pulled out of my body, and I felt my soul being drained. And this is where I've learned the three-sector math. This is how I busted the calendar down to being Mason, being built by Masons. And this is how I'm able to walk the streets in frozen feet, frostbit, and all of this, because I self-destructed my soul. But I can sleep in 17-degree weather with just a robe on and still live. Most people can't do that. They'd be froze to death. But I wake up cozy. But my feet were frozen just a few days ago in the icy freeze. When I was walking down the street, I had my wallet on me. I lost my ID. It was in there, in my wallet. I was on my way down to Chick-fil-A. It's in the street cameras. I mean, if they didn't erase it. The police thereof, and whoever else is the one who sabotaged my tent that I was in. It's been cut up. My fireplace that I had built in there, I mean, looked like they'd tried to tear it apart. They obviously couldn't lift the rocks that I put in there. But anyway, that's how I learned everything. I learned that the certain tree that has the spots on it like the seashell, looks like the planet Jupiter, which is how I learned to call it WAS Jupiter. And you put a W-A in front of the J, and it's WAS Jupiter. Instead of I Jupiter, it's WAS Jupiter. And I can see through certain matters. I can see invisible things. It's like a woman named Kimmy. She asked to see my glasses at one time. Wanted to see through them. And I saw her eyes, so a red pair of contacts on each of the lens of my glasses, so I didn't wear them. But they were invisible contacts that you could not see. But if you touch your hair to your eyes, to the color part of your eyes, if you don't have hair on your head, you can use your arms. You can use the hair on your arms. You'll begin to open the eyes, the bubble thereof that's in the eye, the globe. If you look at the side of the eye, you got like a covering over the center eye, the black spot. And if you compare it to the black holes of the universe, then you'll be able to see that the eyes are the soul of the universe. When you get caught in a trance, if you're looking at someone and all of a sudden you get caught in a trance and you're just like caught there, you can't move or anything like that, and then all of a sudden you feel your eye click, it's like a camera. It's a probe, and it's like, well, it's really, really, really hard to explain, but you'd have to be there where I was at before you could understand it. But that's like a probe. It's a camera clicking. It's the universe eyes searching the other person that you're in the trance with. That person's searching you, and you're searching that person. It's the probes that you're born with. It's part of the universe. And the matters, the ultimate matters in the fibers. But if you touch your hair to your eyes, you'll begin to see. And then if you take blades of grass oils and juices and you rub them on your lenses, you can see different matters. And the same thing with flower petals. You can use the juices and oils to make your lenses out of, and you can see far out into the recesses of the universe things that you could not see before. And the things that are coming toward the solar sun, you're going to need to see. And NASA, this is for you. I told you last night about the lenses. Well, there's also clear lenses that you don't see neither, that they throw. And it's a pair of eyes that throws them, which means they can see the same kind of matters that I do. And they're enemies. If you shine a flashlight into a dog or a cat's eye and it glows red, then the animals has been gotten to. That can happen with mice, fish, hamsters, and all of that. And they are considered weapons. They're considered enemies because they're being operated. And the tracking devices that are put in the animals that helps them get back home is not really tracking devices. Oh, it'll help them get back home all right, but it'll also control them. It's called nanobots. And then, yeah, I'm putting my life in more danger. Trust me. There's my brother-in-law, who was supposed to have been my brother-in-law, was drunk one time and he took his gun. This is out at 19626 Miller Road, out past Durham, Hazel Valley Road. He was shooting into the air. He shot 4 shots because some people across the way, across the mountain, was shooting, and he was tired of hearing them, so he took his gun and shot 4 times in the air. On the 4th shot, when he shot into the air, I felt a bullet go into my side right here. And that invisible bullet is still there. It has not been removed. But you have to have that special lens to be able to see that bullet. But whatever it hit, I guess I saved its life because the bullet's in my side instead of whatever it hit. But anyway, y'all beware out there. Mrs. Tammy Sue Stufflebeam at birth. Voice by identification card only. Signing out. I love you guys out there, so be careful. It can happen to anyone, even a human being.